Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm doing another meal prep video. I can't really tell how well that video did, but I know for me personally, it kept me accountable all week. I had dinners all week. It was super easy. I only had to cook for James and Arabella, and it just made my life so much easier. It was pre-portioned, and I knew how much calories to eat the rest of the day. So for me, it personally worked out really well. And this time I'm bringing a super yummy recipe. You guys have probably seen me make this on my channel before, but I wanted to meal prep it because it's like my favorite thing to eat. So we are going to be making buffalo chicken quesadillas. And as my side, I'm going to be using green beans because I personally love green beans. I could eat them plain all day. That's like my favorite vegetable. You can do rice with this, and like white rice, and mix in some salsa and make like a Spanish rice. It'll up your cost and definitely up your calories. So I tried to stick low because the quesadilla is a bit higher in calories itself, so the green beans kind of balance it out. I purchased everything this time from Kroger. Last time was Walmart. This time I went to Kroger, and I spent a total of $16.45, which I'm gonna make into 4 meals, and it's gonna be roughly about $4.11. I can cut that down a little bit because some of these things I won't end up using the whole part of it, kind of like how we did in the last video, which I'll link that video down below. Maybe I'll make like a playlist if you want to watch these together, because I am gonna keep putting these out. So the things I bought that you will need: I bought a packet of ranch seasoning. If you already have this at home, some people have like the big tubes, then you don't even need to buy it. I'm probably only going to use half of this. So that the ranch seasoning, if I didn't mention because I'm losing my mind, was 79 cents. You're gonna need tortillas. Now these tortillas that I buy are expensive because they're the lowest in calories. They're only 50 calories. You can totally buy like regular dollar tortillas if you want. It'll just up your calorie intake, but if you're eating more calories, then save yourself a couple bucks. I just love these because they are so low in calories, but they are $3.59 for a pack. So you're gonna need a pack, about 8 tortillas. Again, you can definitely make that cheaper. I also got this buffalo medium wing sauce, which is 20 calories for 1 tablespoon, which is a lot more than my buffalo, red hot buffalo sauce I use, but that one was more expensive. So for the sake of the video, I tried to find a cheaper alternative. Again, I'm not gonna use this whole bottle. I'm probably gonna use like 1/5 of this bottle, honestly. But this was $1.99, so that'll cut down my cost there. You'll need a pack of chicken, which is probably going to be the most expensive thing. This one was $5.19. It was the cheapest one I could find. I might not use all of this chicken because it has kind of a lot. I might use only 2 of the chicken breasts, but we'll see. So this was $5.19. You'll need cheese. I got this bag of mozzarella. I'm not going to use the whole thing. I'm only going to use probably half of this cheese. So this was $2.29. And you can also use cheddar cheese if you want, but mozzarella cheese is lower in calories, so I use mozzarella. And the last thing is, you're just gonna need your green beans. I got 2 cans because I load up on veggies. So these were only 65 cents a piece, and it brought them to be $1.30 for both of them. So that is what we are working with. You will also need a crock pot. Disclaimer though, you don't have to use a crock pot. If you want to make it easier on yourself, use a crock pot. But if you don't have one, all you do is put the chicken with the seasonings like I'm going to show you in a baggie, let it sit in your fridge a couple hours, and then just grill it up on your stovetop in a skillet or however you normally cook your chicken. For the sake of me, I'm a mom, I work full time, I need all the extra time I can get in the day. I am going to be putting these in the crock pot and just letting them cook for like 4 to 5 hours, and then I'll come back and do assembly for you guys. And then at the end, as always, I'll come back on and give you a breakdown of everything, and we will roll with it. So let's get cooking. Okay, so we are going to begin by taking our chicken, and what I did is I just weighed it out so I knew how much I had and how to split it into 4 portions. And then I went ahead and also I trimmed off some of the fat and just like the tendons, because I really cannot stand those being on my chicken personally. Now I'm just going to go ahead and lay out the chicken inside of my crock pot, and I'm going to take my ranch seasoning and just do about half of the packet on top of the chicken. And then I'm going to go in with my wing sauce, and what I did was I just started measuring it little by little to kind of see how much I would need. I ended up using about 130 grams of the buffalo sauce. And I am just going to let this cook on high for about 3.5 to 4 hours. Okay, and at this point I realized I totally failed, and I was out of the house way longer than I thought I was going to be, so I definitely overcooked my chicken. It still turned out okay though. It was just a little bit more dry than I had hoped, so don't make that same mistake like I did and you'll be okay. I'm still going to eat it though. I'm not going to waste the chicken, but that's where I kind of screwed this up. So now that I've gone ahead and shredded my chicken, I'm going to assemble the quesadillas. I am going to just weigh them out based on how much chicken I had, just so I can evenly distribute them and count it for the sake of my calories. I'm using 2 tortillas per quesadilla, and then I'm also going to be using 1 serving of cheese, which was 28 grams. And I am going to be cooking my quesadillas in this little quesadilla maker that I have. You don't have to do this. You can definitely do this on a skillet. Honestly, you don't even have to really heat it up if you don't want to. I just think it tastes better that way, even when you go to re-microwave it. So I just pop them into my little quesadilla maker, and they come out super, super good. Now while those are cooking, I'm also going to go ahead and distribute my green beans. I did half of a can for each little meal prep container, and I think this was plenty of green beans, honestly. They're really low in calories, and like I mentioned, this is just my favorite vegetable. And lastly, I am just using a pizza cutter to cut them into fourths, and then I'm just going to place them nicely into my little meal prep containers. They looked so, so good. I am so excited to have these for dinner. Alright guys, so it is several hours in the day. If you saw in my video, I totally burned that chicken. I was out way longer than I thought I was going to be out, but that's okay. We still made it work. So I just got finished. I meal prepped my 4 meals. I did do a calculation for you guys. This is kind of how they turned out. If you're not a green bean fan, I'm sorry. You can totally replace this with like broccoli, the rice I told you, whatever side you want. I mean, you can even skip that and just put some salsa for your quesadillas, whatever you want to do. Some beans, totally up to you. Prep came out to be, so it came out to be 376 calories per meal, which wasn't too bad. For all, I mean, especially all those green beans, those are pretty filling. And my initial total was 1645, but I got it down to 1238 because of the buffalo sauce, the cheese, the ranch packet. Yeah, that's it. That's really all that. The cheese kind of took it down a lot because I only used half of the cheese, which comes out to $3.10 per meal. So $3 per meal. Again, really awesome for 4 nights worth of dinners, and these are super yummy too. I love these quesadillas. I make them for my family all the time. Make them for myself all the time. They're lower in calorie as opposed to going out to a restaurant and having a quesadilla, or just kind of making it mindlessly and putting on tons of cheese, tons of other stuff. So I make mine pretty simple too. You can definitely toss some veggies in there. It will cost you a little more, but it's not going to up your calories too much because vegetables tend to be pretty low in calories. So that is the end of my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed number 2 from my meal prep series. If you guys like this content, like my channel, I would love if you would subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time.